And we're back with another video. We're gonna do a skin fade. We're gonna start off with the bevels, and we're gonna go ahead and get our initial guideline. We're gonna make sure we get both sides proportionally even. We gotta focus on that, because if we do not, the fade will come out high on one side and low on the other. So that's why I use facial features. So we're gonna go ahead and clean up the bottom and make sure that we get it nice and clean. We're gonna make sure we get it behind the ears. Always double check, because that's where hair likes to hide, behind the ears. While I'm just going around making sure I got an even line all the way around. We have our lever open. We have lever open on the magic clips, and we're going up about a finger's length or about an inch. We're going to make sure we get everything even, so we go over it multiple times. Now we have the lever close. The lever close is when the lever is all the way up to the ceiling. Now we're going to make sure we go behind with the bevel to make sure that we knock that bottom line out. Now we're going halfway to finish taking out this guideline. Now, mind you, I do not grip the clipper too hard, so I can get it nice and loose. Now we got the one guard closed, and we're going to make sure that we lighten up the area. We're not quite setting in the guideline, but we're going to lighten the area up so we can come back with the half guard and just knock this area out. So his hair is not as long as a person that doesn't come all the time. He comes usually about every 10 days, so his hair doesn't really grow out that fast. So yeah, we're just really softening up this area. Now we have the half guard closed, and we're just gonna soften this area up a little bit more so we can get a good transition. And we are flicking out. So it's more like a raking motion. How I can describe the motion. It's like a flicking motion. Okay, so now we have the lever back open, so we can just clean up between the lever closed with the half guard and the lever open to make sure we get a smooth transition. It's very important to have that gradient from dark to light. Now we have this line here, and we're going to keep working on that with the half guard. And as we need to, we're going to open it up to make sure we have it knocked all the way out. Using the comb to lay the hair back down. we got the one guard back on just to go a little bit higher. And kind of sort of open it up as we go higher, closer to the braids. Now we don't want to get too close to the braids because the clipper will snag on the braid, and you do not want to open the braid up with the clipper because you could cut his hair. Now we're getting a little bit of detail in. Now I am using the corners. This is the perfect angle to show you the corners. I use 3 to 4 teeth when I'm using the corners to do detail work. We're doing the same exact thing on this side, so we're going to go ahead and let you just watch, and I'll come back in. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of the next video, like, and make a comment. Now we're doing the same exact steps as we did. We're just making sure right now I was doing a little detail between that half guard to make sure I get the gradient nice and clean, so it goes from dark to light, or in the instance of rough fading up from light to dark. See this line at the top? We're just going to keep on going pretty high with the one guard just to make sure we get that nice and clean. Now we got the blue effects, and we're going to go ahead and start with these vertical bars. Now when I do this, I usually bring the clipper in on the line and pull away from the line, and also push back to the line, not further than the line, but I always start with the line to pull the line out, and then I come to make sure it's in, if that makes sense. Always starting from the middle, and we kind of just go back and forth till we get the line mostly straight, and then we'll go to one side and fix it, and we'll just straighten it all the way out. We go over it multiple times just to make sure it's perfect. Now we're going to add a little bit of fibers. This is Topic fibers. I usually put a Tresemme hose spray so I can lock it in. Put my business card up there, and we lightly just pump, and then go right over it again with the trimmer so we can get the sharpest line as we can. Look at that, that's super clean, good gradient look. And I am that boy Blade, and I am out.